My favorite part is that we can have so many people here. So we just had a party not too long ago. We had 70 people here.
You had 70 people?
70 people in here, and it worked out beautifully. So it was wonderful. And everybody loved it, and we told them that if they didn't behave, they'd get voted off the island. So we love our island. It's huge, and people come in and are amazed at how big it is, and had no idea that the house would end up looking like this once we took all the walls out. We would have big parties up here. We'd like to entertain, but unfortunately it was divided into living room and dining room, so we never had that connectivity. But now people are in the kitchen where they always want to be anyway, and the kitchen's the living room and the living room's the dining room, and so we just enjoy the opportunity to have friends and company, and we do a lot of cooking here with our family, and it's fun. It's fun, we're all together. And as a grandma, I can watch my grandkids playing here while I'm busy in the kitchen, and they love to be here. Now is one big central living area for us, and not that divided sense that we had before where we weren't all together. And this is how we live. We're a casual family, and we love the idea that we're kind of integrating the kitchen activities and the living room activities at the same time. For me, it was just a sense of confidence, because I think I was pretty clear with you from the beginning that I wanted somebody that I knew could handle the whole thing and walk us through the process. I do construction management also, but it's different doing it in your own home, and it's a distraction for me. I wanted somebody to take over that job. And so in part of my work life, I do similar things, so it's not that I couldn't have done some of this, but it was really nice to be able to leave in the morning and go do my job and come home and everything was being tended to. This home was built in the 80s, early 80s, and so actually in the late 70s. So it's had a few iterations and a few different lives in this home with changes that we've made, but the kitchen was always one that was really a kind of a critical piece for us. And so I think I expressed to you from day one that I wanted to be able to get this vision out of my head to a contractor who could tell me that they could create the vision. And you listened a lot, and you asked a lot of questions. And so I knew you were paying attention to minute details, which was really important. Because this island is so big and it's such a feature of the home, it's not just our kitchen, it's in our house now. And I knew it was big, that laying it out was critical. So we must have taped this out on the floor maybe more times than he really wanted to at times, but to satisfy me, you know, those 5 extra inches, or if I put a chair here, how much room do I have? And he really allowed us to work through any concerns we had and bring us to a point of being okay with it. For us, the way we did it was exactly the right process. I think we wanted, and I think we clued you in on that we wanted to be somewhat interactive with that, and that because this was a big decision to change this house in this way by creating this, literally a giant piece of furniture now, which is part of our house, that process was important for us. So had we done it only by sketching only on the plans and not allow the time to kind of think this through and work it through, I don't think I would have had maybe the joy about it or the confidence, because I knew when it was all set in place, it was exactly what we had looked for. You guys are excellent at follow-up. You do really great on making sure everything was operating appropriately. You follow up with letters and saying, you know, your year is now up. What else have you found? Is there anything that needs attention? So I never would go away feeling like, even if it was 18 months from now, if I had an issue, I couldn't call you and say, ooh, this has happened. What do you think I should do about that? I found you online, and I read everything on your site, and I looked at all of the other kitchens online. I felt a sense of confidence that you knew what you were doing. So I never talked to anybody else.